What's up, everybody? God, 7 minutes late. I shouldn't have been late at all. Forgot it was a new round of the arena, which means I had to make the overlays, which means I was late. I actually would have been on time otherwise. But that's alright. No one else can hear this conversation other than the people who are watching this on the playback and don't even know that I was late. Who cares? Alright, anyway. What's up, everybody? Taylor Bost. Sending over a buck. Dad, thank you, dude. Appreciate it as always. You know what's coming. Stop. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah, Josh sent it over too as well. Saying cheers. Josh, man. This close. This close. Taylor had you by that much. Alright, man, super quick. Both of you, thank you very much. Let me change that to auto. Whoops, what did I just do? Did I mess something up? Uh-oh. Hold on 1 sec, guys. Do this? Nope, okay. Sorry. Okay. Should be good now. Alright, I thought I messed something up. I think we're good, though. Alright, anyway. What's up, guys? Let me get a tweet out so we can get started nice and quick. Glad you're here to distract us with your tangents. Thank you. Brian Weenie Hut Jr. Grant. Good evening, sir. What's up, Just realized your profile pic is of you without your bald cap on. Yeah, me and Torch, we have a lot in common visually. We're both relatively thin, strong, ripped to the bone dudes with great personalities and all that. Yeah, I don't know. There might be a few more differences between besides just the hair. Alright, anyway. Dude, free crystal coming up in 35 seconds. I need to make sure I grab that, but let me get a tweet out first. Dearest Marvel Champions. There we go. What do I even say today, man? I don't even know. What do we say? I don't know. I've got 3 seconds. I can't even think about a tweet because I've got 2 seconds on the free crystal. Okay, claiming it. All right, free crystal has been claimed. Oh, that wasn't even the daily one. When's the daily one up? Daily one is up in we got 18 minutes on that one still. Okay, that was the 4 hour. Thought it was a daily because daily is usually around this time. All right, EZ sent it over $1.50 with a slice of pie saying, BG, not going to tell any Tom jokes tonight. Going for Rolk. Ooh. All right. Sounds good, man. Easy. Thank you very much. Good luck in your adventures to get Rolk. All right.
Man loves beans.
Let me see. First, actually, let's say it this way. Red loading screen. Then red goblin. Then hold on. Now red Hulk. I'm sensing a pattern here. Does this mean we're about to get a free red 5-star crystal? Yes. I don't know. Leave. Okay. Tweet. The answer to that's probably no, but you know, can't hurt to ask. You know what I mean? All right, Corey sent out a buck saying, Brian, how the hell are you? You're right. It is late, and you are streaming. It must happen this way. Yes. Also, check my profile, please. I hit a milestone. IGN, same as YouTube, space in middle. Okay. Okay, we could do that. What we got here, man? Cody. Ooh, I see it. You hit the milestone of the spider icon. Very nice. Of course, you're talking about that 1 million mark. Awesome, dude. Good stuff. With the Doom in the profile. You don't even want to show off the Doom. Just want the Spidey icon. Honestly, that icon is pretty sweet, I gotta say. I don't even remember that one, but it is a pretty sweet looking icon. But yeah, man, nice, dude. Congrats on crossing the 1 million mark. Good stuff. Alright, with that, let's hit the arena, shall we? Hold on. I need to check something. I can't remember if I have Storm as a 4-star. I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay, cool. So I am going to be grinding for Storm this round. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. But yeah, I didn't really do a whole lot of arena in today, but I did get things started a little bit here. So I'm going to finish off the 6 stars and then hit the 5 stars and then the 4 stars and all the freaking stars, man. What's up, Mcoc? What's going on, Brian? Currently balls deep in 5.3.1. I forgot about the class node thing. I have rank 5 Domino, so I don't really care. I hear that, dude. Sometimes it's like that. Class? You need a certain class? Nah. I was in there with Sunspot, just torching it all up. But yeah, dude. Good luck to you. Simon sent it over Buck saying, hey, BG, you need some advice. I have 5-star Ronin at... I don't like where this is going. I have 5-star Ronin at 196 Sig Stones. Should I try and dupe him, or would that be a waste of Sig Stones? Really, dude. Jokes aside, have you got a rough plan for next path or other goals first? Cheers. Hashtag trolling. I don't really have any concrete plans for next path other than pull Aegon. For the love of God, just pull Aegon. That's kind of my plan. Wait, Magoo, we raided you with our buttery balls. Oh no, did I miss the raid? Hashtag deep butter balls. Wow. Lakers bodyguard, thank you for the raid. All right. But yeah, I don't really have too much plans for the next path. It'll kind of just happen when it happens, when the timing's right, when I have the resources, and like I said, hopefully, ideally, I have an Aegon too. We all know how that's been going, but I'm sure I can pop open another, 30 crystals or something like that before I'm even remotely ready to hop back into the Abyss or something. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I've got 3... Actually, hold on. Let me check something. It's been a little while since I popped open a 6-star crystal. How are my 6-star shards looking? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm close to another 6-star. I haven't touched the monthly event quest yet, so that'll be some good shardage right there. And then we're halfway through the war season. Technically slightly past halfway, since this is the 7th war that we're currently in, but it's like halfway over. So there should be another 3 6-star crystals from that. So altogether, I've got like 5 more 6-star crystals in total. That'll be in the next, next couple of weeks that I'll be popping open. So that's a solid run at Aegon right there, just in the 6-star crystals alone. I say solid, but really it's it's such a small percentage still. Damn it, dude. But then the 5 stars, You know, there's also 40k 5-star shards that come from the end of the season, and all over the place. So yeah, man, I'm gonna have a lot more attempts at Aegon here. As far as other goals go, I mean, there aren't really any other goals in game at the moment, but of course more goals are going to present themselves. Kabam, it's not like they stopped working on content. I'm sure we're going to see you know, the act or book 2, keep calling it act 7, but you know, when it's actually live in game, it's going to be book 2, and there's going to be another variant. Technically, actually, I didn't even finish up variant 5, so there is that goal. But that's not going to be too big a deal. I'll knock that out if revives like start expiring. I'm not ready to do the abyss. And then the whole whatever Summer of Pain thing turned into. I'm gonna do that still too. Whenever that's released, that is. But yeah, just gonna kind of magoo my way through it. You know what I mean? You all know you have enough green crystals to do another path. Yeah. So, I mean, I've got thousands of these things. I probably have enough green crystals to 100%. I don't know. I'm holding on to them for all I got, man. I don't have prestige, and I will never have high prestige, but I can hold a lot of crystals. And there's so many things to watch. Like, I want to watch your stream, but there's about a bazillion other YouTube vids I want to watch, and we're not even talking about TV shows. It's ridiculous. I have to get on to season 2 of The Boys, or I'm going to run into spoilers, or my friends will kill me for not watching it yet. All right, dude. Take it easy, man. It's just an arena stream. Go watch your show. I'll be here if you need a break from that awesomeness or something like that. Go ahead. BG, how good is Corvus as my second 6-star? On a scale of 1 to 10? Maybe like a 2.5. I'm just kidding. Of course, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. So hope we can hold on to Masters, BG. We'll be fine, Carl. We'll be fine, dude. We're getting into some rough matchups here, and maybe not playing our best for one reason or another. Who knows? But it's gonna be okay, dude. We'll make it. We'll turn things around. I see that you guys are already done with war for this current war. Battle groups 2 and 3 are done. It's only battle group 1 that is like, I can't move, man. I'm stuck. I can't even do my section 2 fights. Actually, I only have one section 2 fight, but then I have a mini boss to take as well. But we're just kind of stuck. BG, will you take your 6-star Hulkbuster to rank 3 because he is now buffed? No. I'm not such a big fan of Hulkbuster, to be honest. Not saying he's a bad champion, he's fine, but that's all he is fine, in my opinion. He's there's so many stronger champions that can do everything that Hulkbuster can do and more, pretty much. EG defeated the Grandmaster for the first time, but I don't have a rank 3 6-star. Will Thronebreaker title automatically be added once I get a rank 3? That's the idea, yeah. Where it's kind of new territory here, since nearly every single person that is Thronebreaker today already had a rank 3 when the title first came out, which was only like a week ago or something like that. So, but in theory, yeah, you get a rank 3 6-star, and then you'll probably have to like restart the game, and then you'll be Thronebreaker probably. Magoo, I've been grinding like a madman trying to recover from my cav addiction. I'm over 2 weeks clean and have just over 1,700 units. It hurts so much. Hunter, stay strong, my friend. I'm here. We're all here for you. It's like 6 calves, man. Okay, we're all here for you except Simon. Right, I've hit a pseudo roadblock in Act 5. The only reason I'm in here is because I have revives expiring, but I just finished the path and didn't even need one. What do I do? You keep crushing the content, man. I mean, no, really. Have you looked into the variants at all, Mcoc? The paths are not that long, but there are some challenging fights that could take some revives from you. And the rewards, it's really rewarding stuff, dude. So maybe turn your attention there. Variants 3, 4, and 5 are good places to look at. 3 if you have strong tech champions. 4 if you can get yourself through the first chapter with 5 and 6 stars. And then after that, it becomes really easy. And then variant 5 if you have Spider-Verse champions or counters to them like Venom or Mystic champs. And yeah, dude, the rewards are great. I mean, I really do need to hop back into variant 5 and just clean that up. BG thoughts on Cosmic Ghost Rider? I still haven't played him, so I don't really have too strong of thoughts, to be honest. BG, should I rank 5 my 5-star Cap Infinity at low sig, or rank 2 my 6-star Unawakened Cap Infinity? Yeah, low sig, huh? Do you have any ways to get him to a higher sig? The sig ability for Cap Beardo is not the most important thing of all time, but there are situations where it really comes in handy. So I'd probably recommend the 5-star version over the 6-star. No idea how people can handle super competitive alliance war season after season. My alliance is gunning for Platinum 2, and this poop is tiring. Yeah, man, it does get tiring. I mean, you have to have a drive for it. You have to have a want to be competitive, I would say. The way war is currently set up, it's definitely not something that you just kind of casually do on a competitive level, at least. You know, I don't know. Maybe those two words are kind of opposite of one another. Casually, while being competitive. But there are different things like that where, like, I don't know. You can be competitive in Alliance Quest. Casually, right? Because it's all you're doing is like working on your prestige. It's not like it's some intense activity that you're doing again and again. You're just working on your prestige, and over time it tends to go up as long as you keep playing the game. But war is much different. War is you really are hungry for that competitive side of the game kind of thing. And if you're not, then eventually war just kind of chews you up and spits you out. Sick Juggalo sending over Buck. Thank you, dude, saying, hey, BG, should I rank 3 6-star Red Magneto or Colossus? Both unduped. That's a tough one, man. I don't have enough info from you to be able to give you a definitive answer. Like, do you have either of those champions at as a 5-star? Do you run the Suicide Masteries? And what kind of content are you looking to go into? Overall, I actually like Colossus better just as a champion. But Magneto, Colossus is the type of champion that I really see myself using in just about any situation. Whereas Magneto, he is a specific counter to the metal champion. So it's kind of like Colossus is that jack of all trades, master of none, even though he master of none. And maybe that's not even fair to say, because he is just it's more like jack of all trades, master. Stop, cut the end the saying right there. He is the master. But I don't know, like, he doesn't need to be awakened to be playable, but the awaken ability at the same time, it does do a fair bit for him. And without having that awaken ability, it might be better just to take up a champion that can specifically target a certain niche in the contest, you know? Be a little bit stronger there. Also, here's the thing. I wouldn't go with either of those champions. Unless you're going for Thronebreaker and you just need to take one of those champs up to rank 3 to get it. Maybe that's your situation. 'Cause I don't know. They're strong champs, but unawakened, I'd probably wait for a champ that is awakened. But Magneto, he has that bleed resistance, so I'd say he's a bit stronger with the suicides compared to Colossus. Hold on. See if you said anything else. I don't have them as 5 stars. I do run suicides and have most variants and 6.3 and 6.4. Okay. It's a tough call, man. I think I would lean more towards Magneto, to be honest. Like I said, I actually like Colossus better as a champion. I like Colossus better as a champion, but without being awakened, I feel like Magneto doesn't necessarily need his awaken ability as much as Colossus does. But actually, here's what you should do, man. Play both of them, rank up the champion that you prefer. Because both champs are playable at rank 2. So you want to get them both to rank 2, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. It's rank 3, that's the big deal. Where you're probably not going to get another mutant catalyst, or not that easily. At least get another mutant catalyst for a bit. And you could just go, you know, total personal preference on it. Which champ do you like playing more? Yeah, Unawakened, I actually wouldn't do it, like I said, unless you need it for the Thronebreaker title. And if that was the case, then I'd probably go Magneto over Colossus. So. Alright, MCOC and Vald sending over a buck as well, saying, BG, did they nerf Quake and take away the quaking? No. If they nerfed Quake, I mean, I haven't really kept up with the news so much today, but if they actually nerfed Quake, my phone would actually blow up. All the messages in the Alliance would be talking about it. Everywhere on Twitter would be talking about it. Reddit, everywhere. So no, I can tell you they haven't nerfed Quake. Usually when I hold down the heavy, it dodges the first attack, but not anymore. Depends on your opponent. Do they have some sort of true strike, or which opponent are you trying to Quake? There could be a node making it so you can't Quake, or it could be certain champions you cannot Quake. So that's what's going on there. I can tell you that much. Nadia Rybarski, did I say that right? Send it over, Buck. Thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, already have Nick as my first rank 5 skill. All right, sounds good. I'm also on who should be my next. Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Hitmonkey, or Blade. Goal is Act 6, event quest, general stuff. Okay. That is a bit tough. That's a little bit of a toughie. So, I mean, in general, like, take away the fact that you already have Nick Fury ranked up. Out of those 3 champions, I would say Blade. He doesn't get talked about as much these days, but he's still a powerful champion. But here's the thing. He's also a very bleed-based champion. And you already have a very bleed-based skill champion ranked up. So, should you have another? Probably not. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but you might get more use out of Black Widow or Hitmonkey. But it's tough because, first off, I don't have a ton of experience with either of those 2 champions to tell you all the pros and cons about them and everything. So it is a tough decision to make, but I would probably cross Blade off the list just for the reason that I mentioned, that you already have a very bleed focused champion in Nick Fury. And if you didn't tell me that your goal was Act 6, like let's say you were clearing out like Act 5 or something like that still, well, Blade would crush that. But once you get to Act 6, you probably don't need to double up on the on the bleeders. So between Black Widow and Hitmonkey, I'm not sure if I can really help you there, but I would probably pick one of those two. I wish I knew more about them to give you some better advice on it, but I think I would pick one of those two. Thank you for the buck. Sorry I could not be more helpful to you. Maybe just mess around with both those champs and see which one you kind of naturally gravitate towards the most, kind of thing. Esmir sent it over to saying, you ever fart so hard you just fall asleep? You're talking about passing out. If that happens when you just fall asleep, that's called passing out. And, well, yeah, it's happened before. It's called a blackout fart. Oh man, really, dude? Back to the fart question. I can't even be mad. Esmir, thank you for the 2, man. Easy. Sending over another $1.50 with a black cat saying, can you give a short rundown on what White Mags does? I mean, he's mostly there for his synergies, to be honest. Nobody really uses him offensively just by himself. He has the persistent charges too. I can't remember how to even get the persistent charges. Is it just beating opponents? Let's go find out. Here we go. So, abilities, pre-fight. It's used for, I mean, it said synergies, but I you know, pre-fight counted in that. Alright, so Magneto can spend 2 persistent charges in the pre-fight screen to place a guidance effect on the fight, which lasts until the defender is defeated. These effects don't stack and can be used by allies. Attackers in the fight gain plus 15% attack rating. Metal and hashtag hero attackers trigger passive stun effects with the Parry Mastery instead of debuffs, which gain plus 0.05 second duration. So this, by the way, it might seem like, oh wow, you get an extra half-second stun. No, that's just to make up for the Stupefy Mastery, which affects your stun debuff durations. So it's the same amount of stun duration. Oh, I see Lauren here. Damn, I don't know. Brian bought some zesty lime with fire on it. Ryan, did you try to poison your wife? That's typically frowned upon. Frowned upon? I was doing just fine with my Cheetos and chocolate. Yeah. For all the junk food I just ate today, that one Dorito chip has been a nightmare. Jesus, why would you save that poop for me? My esophagus is on fire still. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I bought it. It's the worst decision of my life. I went to the store late one day. I was hungry. And I bought, you know, I don't know, man. There was some brightly colored bag of chips that I walked past. I couldn't even tell you the last time a bag of Doritos caught my attention. But for some reason, I was so hungry. I was just like, yeah, let me pick up this bag of Doritos with some wild flavor. Even though I like to keep things simple 99.9% of the time. And it was the worst chip I've ever eaten. I only ate one chip and knew that I could not eat these things. So then I thought, well, maybe it was just my taste buds, because I like to keep things simple. I'll save it for Laura. Maybe she'll like it. Nope. Turns out she doesn't either. All right, anyway. So, yeah, you have this pre-fight, though, that will give you the attack boost and give you the passive stuns. And then you just have the... well, this is the unique synergy right here, too, for metal champions and... hero champions, attack rating and ability accuracy, and then yeah, you just have some other synergies here. Let's go through the unique ones because I honestly don't remember them all. So these are the unique ones. For X23, bleed and cruelty effects gain plus 35% duration. Cable begins the fight with 60% poison resistance. Taskmaster exploit wing his attack steal plus 40% damage. With Colossus and Guardian here, opponents nullify and stagger effects suffer ability accuracy reduction. Guardian, gain force field charges 3.5 seconds faster. I don't even know what that means for Guardian. Some of these champions, man, I don't remember their abilities if I never played them at a high level. And then with Apocalypse and Professor X, for Professor X, all of Professor X's prowess buffs gain plus 20% duration. And for Apocalypse, Horsemen gain a plus 30% prowess potency. So yeah, that's pretty much what he's used for, man. I don't know anyone who uses this guy offensively just by himself. I'm sure he's not a terrible champion, but the Magneto that actually gets played and used in fights is the red version. So all right, little Granger sent it over, Bug. Thank you, dude. Where's your message at? Jeez, Brian is ranting so hard today. Am I? Hey, BG, Stealth Spider or Killmonger? For what? Can you be more specific? To be honest, man, Stealth Spidey is probably the champion that you're going to want to play more frequently between the two. So, if you're looking to rank up one of those champions, the answer is probably Stealth Spidey. I would say for 90% of people out there, Stealth Spidey. However, I kind of hate Stealth Spidey. I ranked him up still, so you know, there's some proof of what I'm talking about. I ranked him up still because there are situations where I'm gonna need to use him. Killmonger, however, has an awesome synergy with one of my favorite champions in the game, which is Void. And he's not a terrible champion himself. He's not too bad. Kind of annoying to fight on defense too. So you could always park him on defense, kind of thing. I guess you could do the same for Stealth Spidey, though, to be honest. But yeah, he gives a synergy to Void, where every time you land one of Void's debuffs, you heal 1% health. And yeah. But yeah, between those two, Stealth Spidey, if you're looking to rank somebody up, we could just leave it there, probably, and say Stealth Spidey is going to be more beneficial to you. He's got a slow debuff, which there's not many champions that have a slow debuff yet. And yeah. Brian's ranting is boring me. Good night, all. Wow. Just putting it right out there. That's what happens when you're married, guys, for a certain amount of time. Has Waymax been fixed yet? Anyone know? He is broken? I guess I don't know. BG, any news if Caban will give compensation for the struggle of opening the app this month, or anyone know? No, I don't know. I don't think there's any news on it, man. Stealth Spidey, even any good? I mean, some people like him. In my opinion, he's too much of a glass cannon, dude. He's just too much of a glass cannon. I can't stand playing him for that reason. I can't stand playing him because his animations are a little wild, because he's got the 7-hit combos. And although he does have some good utility, specifically, once again, that slow debuff is awesome. I don't even really enjoy the way that you have to play the champion to keep that debuff going. It's not like it's the most difficult thing of all time. All right, it's not. I'm not saying it's unusable or anything like that. I'm just saying I don't enjoy it. And a lot of times, if I don't enjoy a champ, then yeah, I'm just not gonna play them. It's kind of. I mean, it's a good and bad thing about this game, I guess, that there are so many champions that if you don't want to play a champ, well, you can just find another one to play. In most cases, there are some cases where, you know, a champ is so strong for a situation that you kind of have to play them. And in the Abyss, I will likely be playing Stealth Spidey, but it's okay. I can use him for a couple fights. Not the end of the world. Alright, Esme, you're sending over twos. They never farted so hard, your hair fell out. Mine? No, dude. Why would you even ask that if I have a full head of hair underneath this stylish and savvy looking bald cap? Of course that's never happened to me. But Esmir, thank you for the 2. Oh man. Be not sure if you know, but they having an arena for Platpool Parts 2, I believe. What's up, B Daniels? Yeah, there's just not a ton of info about that arena. I tried looking for it. Well, thank you for the buck as well. I guess you got your all your stuff situated. That's good. Thanos and 05 saying finally 100% Labyrinth now. I can't wait to do Abyss in 3 years. I hear that, man. It's already taken me quite a while to maneuver my way through it. But congrats, dude. Congrats on clearing Labyrinth, man. Hey, just think about how many resources you saved by waiting. You know what I mean? That's gotta feel good at least. Anyone from Australia in here? No way, dude. We don't take too kindly to Australia. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I don't even know why I went that way. Yeah, we've got some Australians in here who are awesome, by the way. I feel like I had to say that after. Has anyone ever been racist towards Australian people? Probably, I guess, right? People hate everyone from all over the place. This is kind of how people are, I guess. But that was just a joke. Oh, Daily Crystal. Ah, son of a. Thank you very much. All right, hold on. I'll grab that in a sec. Totally forgot about that. Not quite, still down about 1K. Oh, dang, dude. That's messed up. GG, when will be the next Gambit buff? The next update, I believe, is going to have the Gambit and Falcon buff. Solo 3 Abyss fights with Stealthy on Easy Path. Dang, dude, nice. 3 of them. That's pretty good. BGE, can you say hi to me and my brother Ian? Sure. Kelsey Sweeney. What's up? Shout out to you and your brother Ian. BGE, now that you're also free from Abyss, so when will you do CCP videos? I want to see your video and thoughts on Cosmic Ghost Rider. Well, I don't think I'm going to be doing a video on Cosmic Ghost Rider, but the next champions that come out, like, it's already kind of too late to make content for Cosmic Ghost Rider. Like, it's never too late. Could still do it, of course, but there's so much content out there already that I'll probably just wait for the next set of champs. Esmayer sent it over too, saying, you ever fart so hard you rail against Aussies. Apparently, dude. Just went off on him there. That's exactly what happened, dude. Farted too hard. I'd like to formally apologize to the Australians of the contest. Ooh, give me that free crystal. 9, up to 9 of these things. All right, when I get to 10, I'm going to be doing an opening. Just out of curiosity to see, like, it's still such a small sample size, but I am curious. I am curious what I get out of them. All right, actually, 6 stars are done, right? Yeah, those are done. Let's move on. And let's hit the... Yeah, I guess we might as well do the 5-star. Let's do that. BG, need a favor. Which one to rank? Medusa to rank 3 or a Silver Surfer to rank 5? Medusa is probably the way to go, man. I'd recommend Medusa over Silver Surfer. They both have some pros and cons to them, but overall, I consider Medusa to be the stronger, more useful champ. What the hell does Gulk's Crowd Frenzy even do? I always try to get there and play him in Arena, but don't even know what it does. When you have 100 charges, I think it just increases your damage, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, though. It's been a while since I looked at that. Daniel's sending over bucks saying, so I did the tier 5 class catalyst 10k challenge, 5-star rank 4 sig 40 Wolverine, 4-star rank 4 Apocalypse sig 39, rank 2 or 2-star rank 1 sig 1 Sinister. Hashtag winning. Nice, man. Good stuff, dude. I still have to do that, and there's an event quest completion thing on. Right. I'm thinking about potentially doing some event questing tomorrow. It would have to be really early. Hold on, let me check the timing of it and see if I could even do that before I start talking about it. So things to remember: invulnerability boost in the loyalty store. All right, let me grab that too. If you really do CCP videos, BG, they'll kick you out. Maybe they will, perhaps. Nah. They ain't gonna kick me out. I mean, not for that reason. They might kick me out for the rant I just went on about Australians. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, grab that invulnerability. And let me see. How much time do we have here? Oh, 17 hours? Okay, that's pretty good. That's more time than I thought. For some reason, I thought there was only going to be like 13 hours left. And I would have to... Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, so I think tomorrow, day stream. And I'm going to try to get some Cavalier in. Since I haven't even started it yet. If you look at the Cavalier points, they actually give quite a bit. Like this event, just in general, it still sucks. I thought they were gonna, you know, when they reworked the 22-hour events and the solo events and stuff, I thought finally perhaps they would make the event quest completion a little bit more manageable to get through, and get all the milestones and stuff. And technically they did, I suppose, if you save your, you know, like Cavalier level events for it. But otherwise, man, it still pretty much sucks. But yeah, now, I mean, now's the time to do it. Well, let me see. Yeah, it's still 34,000 points for the final milestone, right? Yeah. That's still a lot. So, I really want to get my Sig Stone stash back up, since I used so many on Ronin, of course. And then I used a bunch of skill ones on Nick Fury. I forgot his name for a second there. So if I do pull Aegon, like, I was ready to go Sig 200 that guy immediately. Right now, if I pull Aegon, no, I can't. So I need to stay on it, and I need to try to get these Sig Stones. Lakers Bodyguard, did you send me $1 billion? Thank you. Beaver, now that I can calm my butterballs, I can stop to say, well, hello, how are you? Wow, you went ball from a fart? Fascinating. You know what else is fascinating? Your B-Day. Happy birthday, Pelon. Wow. Well, Lakers Bodyguard, thank you very much. B. Daniels sent over another bug saying, if you don't know, I made Wolverine a horseman. I figured you would. He's pretty good with it. All right, anyway, let's get out of here. Let's get back to the arena. Let's go. I have generic 5-star stones in overflow at the moment from these events. No idea who I want to give them to yet. Abdo, have you considered Ronin? PG, I can see your jugs. You're welcome. Let's do this, and then this. Why don't you play other games other than MCOC? Why do you type it in all caps, man? Take it easy. I do play other games occasionally, but I like MCOC. I play what I like. Advice, please. I'm gonna get my 4th 5-star from the Mystic / Science Crystal. All my 5 stars are real bad. Should I wait till next month for Sasquatch to be added? Hold on. I'm gonna get my 4th 5-star from the Mystic / Science Crystal. All my 5 stars are real bad. Should I wait till next month for Sasquatch to be added? No, I don't think so, man. You should probably just pop the crystals when you get them. If you already had an established roster, I would say it's fine to wait. But at this point in time, like every champion could really be pretty helpful to you. Hold on, your 4th 5-star though. Out of curiosity, why are you going Mystic and Science with your 4th 5-star? Is it just that you don't have those 2 class types yet, perhaps? Because that early on into your 5-star collection might not be super beneficial to be targeting certain classes, unless like I said, maybe you just don't have champions of those class types yet, and you just want to get one and then move on to a different class type, which would be fine. But just don't get caught up. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't get too caught up in trying to target a specific champion early on in your collection there. Eli sending over 5. Eli, thank you very much, saying, oh, you just reminded me. Good job on that Ronin pull after Abyss. Thanks, man. Sorry, it was funny and Lax called it. Sucks you did all that to pull him. Yeah. It was pretty surprising at the time. But I'm over it, man. Ronin, he's a good champ, so it's totally worth the 4 sig stones that I got from clearing the Abyss, basically. Oh, man. Thank you for the 5, dude. B. Daniels sending over a buck. Saying, gee, I wish I was around for your Abyss stream. I used Ronin at Sig 160 and he worked just fine for Infinite Stun. The more you know. I mean, I knew he would work perfectly fine at a lower Sig level. I already knew that. That's not the reason why I kept Sigging him up. I wanted to take him to Sig 200 anyway. And I was just thinking, like, what are the odds that I actually pull a Ronin before I can give him Sig stones, because I'm popping open what's it called? I was popping open exclusively dual class crystals. There is no Ronin, or Cosmic Ronin at least, out of skill immune crystals. So I thought, hey, what's the danger? And then I didn't realize, oh, I was gonna get one single 5-star crystal to pop from the end of the Abyss run, and well, just so happened to be. But like I mentioned in my previous video about Ronin, you could use a 4-star Ronin, so I didn't need to bring the 5-star version at all. So I already knew all that stuff. I just like Ronin as a champ, so. GG, good evening. Love the funny Abyss video. One of the most entertaining and well-edited videos of yours, I think. I was laughing so hard. Well done. Thanks, man. Loki and Gilk have their uses, but they're only okay. Yeah, somebody talking about Loki and Gilk? Gulk will always be a useful champion in this game to counter the passive effects. Loki, on the other hand, he could use a little bit of love. He's gotten some synergy love and stuff like that, but I don't know, just his playstyle. Game crash. Just his playstyle doesn't really fit too many areas of the game. IBG, you're in CCP or not anymore? Yeah, I'm in the CCP. It just doesn't look like, because I don't make CCP videos. I'll make them again. I was focused on Abyss stuff for a while there. BG, with SIGs more available, now you think that deal today is meh? The deal today, it already was a little bit on the meh side. This one right here. So let's see. This is 25, 50, 70, 76 stones in total for 5-star champions. What does that come out to? That's a little bit under 30 units per sig, right? Let's get an exact number here. 2,000 divided by 70. Yeah, that's 28.5 units per sig. In my opinion, that was already too expensive. Before the updates, I was looking at paying no more than like 15 units per sig stone. That was kind of like my spending price when it came to 5-star sig stones. About 15 units per. And this is nearly double that. So, and that's pretty much gone down a bit since the update even too. So, yeah. In my opinion, it's not a good buy. I'm going for Science Mystic specifically because I have no good power control / nullify champs. Okay. All right, that's fair enough. Just like I said before, just don't get too caught up on them. You don't, even though you don't really have nullify or power control champs at the moment, there's also a ton of other champions that you don't have. You know what I mean? So I would even argue that power control and nullify is not something that needs to be focused on early on in the collection process, unless you just happen to like that playstyle. Because some people do prefer that playstyle more than others. Some people really enjoy like using magic to lock down opponents and things like that. But yeah, I think earlier on it's more important just to get good damage output and the basic immunities of bleed and poison immune. And to be honest, the Mystic and Science class crystal might actually be the worst for that. Like I said, it's fine if you want to pop it open and get a champ of that playstyle, but then move on after that. You're looking for a bit of advice? I have Doom and Aegon 6-star, rank 3 and rank 2 respectively. What would you finish exploring first, 6-3 and 6-4, or Abyss? Then Act 6, then Abyss, when Aegon is rank 3. Thoughts? Yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable to me. Wait. Okay, yeah, never mind. I would stick to that game plan that you just described. MCOC invalid. Sent over to the Buck saying BJ, I made a mistake yesterday. It wasn't diss track node, it was buffed up node. Ah, that's what you're talking about. Okay. Buffed up node on Cav Quest. And do you have any tips for chapter 3 and variant 5? Thanks. So buffed up, you know what to do there now, right? You just get some buffs. Of which Beardo is not going to help, because I remember we were talking about Beardo yesterday. Hold on, variant 5 chapter 3. Let me go take a look at it again. I don't remember which node is in there. I remember that's the one where you want the symbiotes for, I believe. Actually, is that true, or is symbiotes chapter 1? I don't know, let's go find out. The toughest part about this quest was what's it called? The final Venom boss, I remember. Let's see, what nodes do we have? Okay, hits on this defender grant symbiote attackers and indefinite mitosis buff. Genetic recalibration. Symbiote attackers that dash back and hold block for 1 second consume all available mitosis buffs into a generic calibration effect for 1 second per buff consumed. Genetic calibration reduces defender's ability accuracy by 1000% and increases attackers' buff duration by 100%. Heavy attack damage by 500%. You have two options. You could either just ignore this entirely and use just about any champion that you want, and then just deal with the whatever nodes you see on the paths, which are not the craziest of nodes. This one with aggression regen and aggression fury could be a little bit dicey to deal with. But otherwise, they're not the craziest of nodes. So you could do that. You could just straight up ignore things. Or you can play with this node. Your heavy attacks will deal a lot of damage. If you like basically just do 2 combos on the opponent, that'll give you your 10 mitosis stacks or whatever. And then dash back, hold block. You'll consume them, and then yeah, your attacks are gonna, your heavy attacks specifically are gonna hit like a truck. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, if you those either one of those 2 options is fine to go with. You don't have to specifically bring in these hashtag symbiote attackers, but you have that option. Or you can mix and match with your team and sometimes play with this global node as a benefit to you, and sometimes not, depending on the fight you're going up against. But other than that, I think it's fairly straightforward. Let me see. The boss, enhanced special 2. Energize. Yeah, so he's going to be gaining a lot more power and stuff like that. A lot of power, and you do not want to see him throw a special 2. But the standard Venom counters should all work reasonably well. Speaking of... Wait. Speaking of Ronin... Oh, no, never mind. You can't bring Ronin to this quest. I was going to say Ronin will be able to stun lock here. Yeah, you're going to need like a Mystic counter, or just a symbiote champion, or both. I can't remember what the other boss is. Let's go take a quick peek at that. But yeah, that Venom is just additional power gain. Still bait L1s. Find a way to take advantage of him having lots of buffs, just like you would any other strong Venom in the game. Taking forever to load out of this quest. Staring into the open space. Gee, it's nice. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. Hey, let's get another look at nothingness. There we go. The slowdown. I can't wait for the game to actually move like it used to one day and not take forever to load. All right. So this should be the same global, right? Yeah, same global, same deal. But this one is Spry. Okay. Increased ability accuracy, additional power, and limber. So yeah, ideally you need some sort of anti-evade for this guy. Is what you want to work with. So Venom's gonna be like the #1 option here, but you don't necessarily need it to be Venom. The global would help against the anti-evade stuff too, but I'd rather take in someone that just isn't going to deal with evade anyway. But yeah, the fight is doable with Mystic Champs too. Magic, yeah, that's true. I guess you don't technically you don't need anti-evade entirely. You could just wait out the buff and use someone with power control as well. So you could do that. But he's going to be gaining lots of power, so use Venom for that. Venom worked a treat. Yeah, Venom on Venom. It's good stuff. All right, hope that helps, man. Simon sending over 100 yen. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, what would be your biggest regret / mistake you've made in MCOC? Not grinding for Aegon, Wolverine, Awakening Gem, etc. I don't know. Maybe spending units on collector crystals might be the biggest. I think I spent 3,000 units in total, so it's not the end of the world. Maybe it was more than that. I can't remember. But either way, it's not the end of the world. You get units back. They come and go, and it's all right. But that crystal gave out some exclusive 1 and 2 star champions, and in my opinion, I did not get lucky from those crystals. And like pretty much all the champions that I got, I could have just gotten at a later time. Oh, excuse me, later time during like special events and things like that. So that was probably a complete waste. There's been other things that I've done in this game that I could have easily just made a different decision on, and it could have led to better results for my account here, but I don't necessarily regret them. Like spending a ton of units to get through Labyrinth, where I could have taken things slower and gotten through, kind of like I'm going through the Abyss right now, and had all those extra units. Probably spent like a good 20k, but then again, it also saved me a lot of time. That was before you could like auto fight to build resources, so yeah. The last Cyber Monday, where I chose the 5-star stuff over the 6-star stuff, did not give me as many 6-star sig stones. That certainly set me back a little bit. I mean, I did grind for Aegon, I just didn't grind for him round 2, so yeah, that did suck. It would have been better if I grinded round 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really consider that a regret, though. You know what I mean? Like, no one knew that he was gonna go that low. If I had known it, of course I would have grinded. But regrets for me is more like things that I should have known. I should have known to stay away from the collector crystals. You know what I mean? But I didn't. I let my the inner collector in me take over. I was like, yeah, 1s and 2-star champions. Oh, I love these. And yeah, that was probably a waste. But oh well. Daniel's sending over another buck. Oh, actually, I should say this too. I usually don't even think about stuff like that too much, though. You know. There's no point in thinking about the past, other than to maybe prevent from some mistakes in the future and stuff like that, but I definitely don't dwell on it, you know. Alright, but Daniel sent over another buck saying, OBG, I'm at QOK 5-star shards. What the hell does that mean? Oh, 10k. I'm at 10k 5-star shards. Open 11 more features to try to awaken Sasquatch, Wolverine, and get Hitmonkey. Got all but dupe on Wolverine. Had to use a gem, but now saving again. All right, man. Starting pretty much from scratch. Okay, that's fair though. That's fine. Shards are there for when you want to use them. Congrats on getting pretty much all that you wanted. Burn Awaken gem's not too bad. Tom sending over a buck. What's up, Tom? Saying, Brian, I sent you a message. Don't do me dirty like this. What? What is your message? Brian, what's brown and rhymes with Snoop? Dr. Dre. P.S. I miss you. What? Feel like... Was that even a joke? Boo? With a question mark on this one? Boo? Was that a shark style joke or something like that? Or what the heck was that, dude? Boo. I gotta say, normally I boo your jokes anyway, Tom. This one. Boo, dude. Go back to the other jokes you were saying. Those ones were at least better, but still, boo. PG, I know Red Mags is great against metal champs, but is he good enough against non-metal champs to bring into Act 6.3 for a biohazard path over robots like Sentinel or Guillotine 2099? Yeah, it depends on the exact matchup, but he will work for that stuff. Yeah, he's got like 90% bleed resistance, dude, which means he can heal just like Omega Red can heal in those situations. Especially if you have What's it called? If you have that 1 point in Coagulate. It was golden, Brian. You just ruined everything. I don't know, man. I didn't like that one. BG, I've decided that the 50-50 mix of spring greens and tender spinach is my favorite pre-washed salad mix from the store. What is your favorite? Please let us know. First off, boo to you as well, Abdo. Really, with the let us know? Okay. What was I gonna say though? Favorite lettuce. So I don't like the spring mixes because I don't know, man. Like some of the greens in there are fine, but then some of them are not. I don't like any of them. Anything that can contain kale. Oh god, dude. If something even touches kale, I feel like I can't eat it. It's so nasty, so gross. I don't know how anybody eats that stuff. Favorite is... I have a few favorites, I guess. I like the... what's it called, man? It's like the... I can't remember if it's... I can't remember if it's the baby, like, butter leaf? No, I don't think it's the butter leaf. It's the butter leaf they mix in with it. What is it, man? It's like the mixed, like, red and green leaf lettuce. But I think there's a different word they use on the package, too. But I either like just like the standard like lettuce, if it's actually lettuce and not other things that are similar to lettuce. I know there's a bunch of different types of lettuce, but pretty much any type of lettuce. The less crunchy the better, I would say. It doesn't need to be like butterleaf is totally on one end of the extremes where it's just like I mean they do have crunchy parts to it, I suppose, but it's like super tender, right? It doesn't need to necessarily be tender like that, but yeah. Why am I drawing a blank on these lettuce words? Like I'm tempted to go to my fridge right now and grab the bag so I could just show you. Alright, anyway. B. Daniel's sending over bucks saying, wow, BG, Snoop Dogg is on tracks with Dr. Dre. That one was good. I guess I did. That did go over my head. A little bit. Rhymes with... Either way. Boo! I don't care. Oh, do it? Let us see it. Nah, man. I don't want to go. It's like 10 feet away, man. 10 feet. Ichi, who's your favorite Cobra Kai character and why? Stingray. Because it's basically me. His favorite turtle is Donatello. He's older than the kids, but he still wants to be involved. And he kicks ass. He's funny. About to fight Thanos. Good luck to you, man. Got my Iron Man Infinity 3-star maxed out. Okay. That's a champion. Yo, have been seeing mixed reviews on Tigra. How she has a 5-star. She's tough to play. She has a very high skill cap, I would say. And you need to, yeah, you definitely need to know what you're doing in order to take advantage of her abilities. Potentially in the right hands, she could be very, very strong. But in us mere mortals' hands, she's not such a good champion. But if you have it in you to try to master Tigra, could be a worthwhile pursuit. But like in that time that it would take to learn Tigra, you could probably learn how to play some other champions and be more consistently good with them, kind of thing. I want Nick Fury. I also want you to get wafers. How about we make a deal? I can only open Science and Mystic and Cosmic and Tech till you get wafers. Elias, I gotta tell you, man. The wafers, they're probably not happening anytime soon. Here's the thing. I've really like, I mean, I don't know if you can call it falling off the wagon if I wasn't on the wagon to begin with. But I've been eating kind of junky food the past week, maybe a little bit more than a week now. And dude, I'm ready to get back to eating some healthier foods. Just have not been feeling great overall. I mean, you know, between eating these junk foods, I feel fine and all that, but like for like the following few hours after eating them, just feel like crap, man. So I think I'm gonna try to eat only healthy foods again for a bit here. So if you want to make that deal, fine, but that means you're not opening up a crystal anytime soon to get Fury at least. First 6-star is Infinity Iron Man, or Iron Man Infinity War just opened it. All right, not too bad, I'd say. I'd say that's an above average pull, so that's cool. Congrats on your first 6-star. ABG, I have a rank 2 Doctor Doom and a few good rank 5 4-stars. Rank 4 5-stars. And I'm wondering if completion of Act 6 is possible. I'm on Chapter 2 right now on Kingpin Quest. Yeah, it's possible. Hold on. So rank 2 Doctor Doom and a few good rank 4 5-stars. So it possible, yeah, but I'm kind of curious what's the rush for you. You could make things a whole lot easier on yourself if you take some time and go to the variant difficulties and clear those, get the rank up gems, rank up some other champions, and then continue on in Act 6. If you want to keep pushing until you just can't push anymore, you know, that's certainly fine to do, but just a heads up, it probably would be easier for you if you took a different route through the content in this game. Brian, any thoughts on Awakening Xavier, or are you gonna plead the Magoo? Thanks, Omar. I plead Magoo on this one, dude. I don't know enough about him to know if he's worth awakening. The only thing that I could tell you is he's pretty cool, but I don't see people really playing him much. I am Magoo on this one a bit, but I do look around. I do see and get a feel for what my alliance mates are using or who my alliance mates are using and things like that. And I just don't see anyone using Professor X. I see some love for Apocalypse. A few of my alliance mates use an Apocalypse, but Professor X, I may have just missed it, but I really haven't seen anybody use him. So it might be one of those things where he's not a bad champion. There's just so many good mutant champions that kind of overshadow him. And you probably could use him and be just fine using him. But yeah, that's all I can really tell you. Roast potato at head. Hey, does this get your attention, Magoo? No? Well, anyways, could you read second last? Dude, with all that you typed out, you could just type the message again, or, you know, the old copy paste. What is this? Have you had butter fried fiddleheads before, Brian? They are my favorite vegetable. No. Butter fried fiddleheads. I've never even heard of that at all. I too decided to eat a little healthier a few weeks ago and down 10 pounds so far. Nice, Abdo. Just hit 187 on a mother effing scale. How's that for a Snoop Dogg reference? Is that a Snoop Dogg reference even? Just because there was a mother effing in there? BJ, do you think Seaton is going to put Doom in his top 10 list this December? I don't know, but it's all I could think about. What is Seaton going to put in his top 10? No, I have no idea, man. Doesn't he makes top lists all the time with his, with the tier list that he puts out. So if he's there. But yeah, I have two questions. How many champs inflict really solid dots other than Nick Fury? And is Sunspot worth awakening if I use Luke Cage a lot? I mean, there's a lot of champions that have really solid dot damage besides Nick Fury. Nick Fury's just the strongest bleed based one in the game. But yeah, there's tons of champs, dude. You've got Shock from a few different sources like Black Widow or Nebula. You've got Incinerate from the likes of Torch and Sunspot. You've got just Degen itself from like Void. There's a lot. But is Sunspot worth awakening if I use Luke Cage a lot? I don't know if those two champions really have anything to do with one another. You could play Sunspot and Luke Cage at the same time. Sunspot, though, I would say you don't really need to awaken Sunspot. You can use Sunspot unawakened, and I would save that gem for another mutant champion that needs it more. Abdel, he will never get that. Yeah, talking about that makes it funnier. 180 on a mother effing scale. Goes too innocent. Oh, you think it's 187 is the code for murder? Oh. And he suggests in the song it's on an officer of the law, which, for the record, I definitely do not condone outside of gangster rap. Okay, well, I guess I just haven't listened to enough of his music to know that. I'm not totally under a rock. I know who Snoop is. Which, by the way, he has some great interviews with, what's it called? With Nardwar. Those are always really fun to watch. But yeah, I can't say that I've listened to a lot of the music. A lot of his music. Brackoglitch, Senator 5 saying Professor X is worth awakening and rank. Once you learn his style, you can clear lanes fast, add mutant power gain, and he can do constant specials. It's silly. Okay. I need to play around with him more for sure. But I'll take your word on it. Thank you very much for the 5 and the Professor X info, dude. Appreciate that. How to do permanent stun. There's a few different situations where you can stun lock the opponent. If you have additional power gain, or just if your specials cost less power, and you have a guaranteed stun on your special one, you can stun lock with you know, champions like Stark Spidey or Ronin or Gambit. At least in his current form, you can do that with Gambit. Who knows once he gets his update. And then with Ronin, you can also stun lock if the opponent just has lots of buffs and you have him at a higher sig level. Alright, Tazus, Senator 5 saying, thanks for the advice. I was referring to the 40% exhaustion during... Wait. I was referring to the 40% exhaustion duration at Sig 200. Plus Sunspot's prestige. However, it's a leap of faith for Luke Cage. Oh, they have a synergy. Dude, I didn't even realize. Let me go take a look at that. Do they have a synergy? Or is it just... Okay, here we go. Alright. Science champions. Increase the duration of ability... Or increase the duration and ability accuracy of any exhaustion, fatigue, heal block, petrify slow, and weakness debuffs by 10%. Increase up to 40% based on Sunspot's signature level. So, it's probably very powerful, to be honest. But here's the issue I see. You have to have Sunspot, Luke Cage, and then either Red Hulk or Mcoc on the team. That's 3 champion slots just to make Luke Cage a better champion. So, yeah, I would say you could probably have some fun with that if you if you ranked up Sunspot for prestige and then just messed around with it just to have some fun. But realistically, I don't think you're going to be bringing that team to clear the most difficult content in the game, and your resources would be better invested elsewhere. So yeah, man. Thank you very much for the 5, though. I totally forgot how Sunspot's synergies even worked, based off of Sig level and all that. But probably not worth it at the end of the day. Luke Cage can kind of stun lock as well, though. With it's not a guaranteed stun, but he can really get some solid stun chains going, I want to say. Especially if the opponent has that natural power gain that he can reverse, like against Symbiote Supreme. But yeah. I've never played with that synergy, but I did rank up Sunspot for the Prestige back in the day. I should mess with it a little. Yeah, dude. Try it out. I'm curious. UG and mods, been getting back into the game, and I'm kind of lost with what's happening. Been playing since the beginning of the game and quit around Human Torch's release. What should I focus on? Quit around Human Torch's release. Okay. Well, I don't know how far along you are into the game, but if you're beyond Act 5, or if if you've cleared Act 5 even a single time, then you could start looking into the variant difficulties in the back issues quest tab. The UI looks a little bit different, but the game is still relatively the same. They added incursions, which took over dungeons. Dungeons were a thing when Torch came out, I'm pretty sure, but they kind of overhauled dungeons and made them into incursions. And they're pretty fun to mess around with. You get all these different boosts for your champions that make them hit ridiculously hard and all that, which is fun. But yeah, man, I would just ease yourself back into it. Being in an alliance is still recommended as long as you have the time. Of course. If you're not ready for that kind of commitment, you don't have to be in an alliance, but it is still very rewarding. And yeah, they just buffed up solo events, so now solo events are actually really rewarding as well. So take a look at the new rewards there. And yeah, if you have not cleared Act 5 yet, then don't worry about the back issues quests just yet, and just kind of ease yourself back into wherever you are in the story. And honestly, for the first month that you're back, it might be a better idea just to focus on like the monthly event quest before you hop back into like story quests and things like that. By the way, Snoop seems consistently funny, and I've seen him in a Seahawks jersey, so he's cool in my book. Yeah, I mean, he seems awesome. I just don't listen to his music. But he seems awesome. I listen to all kinds of music, but just in varying amounts, So it's not like I've never listened to a Snoop Dogg song, but I couldn't tell you the last time that I did, you know what I mean? Where I rank up: Golk, Beardo, Cap, Marvel movie, Human Torch, Nick Fury, Hyperion, Namor, and Loki. It's a lot of different champions, man. Can you narrow down the list at all? If you're early on into the game, I would say out of those champions, I personally like Hyperion. I feel like he's not that hard to play. There's, you know, you can kind of play him any which way, standard combos or heavy attacks to gain Furies. Any of his specials are good. He'll be easy-ish to pick up as a newer player to the game. And if you are not a new player to the game, then you got to think about some things, man. You got to think about you know, what content you're trying to beat, which champions you like to play, the masteries that you run, the rest of your roster. If you already have a bunch of champions ranked up in one class type, well, might be better to diversify your rank ups a little bit, and so on. GG, have you watched Nardwuar interview Henry Rollins? Yeah, I think he did 2 interviews with Henry Rollins. Rollins isn't down with his interview style. Nardwuar almost gets beat up. He does in the first one. Yeah. But he like earns his respect or something like that, and like I think Rollins like apologized later or something. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen those interviews, but I know what you're talking about. I think he was pissed because Nardwar's breath reeked or something like that, and I mean, Rollins, I don't know if he's still like a super angry guy, but he definitely seemed like a pretty angry guy when he was younger. So yeah, there's like clips of him being on stage, and I don't remember exactly what happens, but I remember seeing like someone like reaching up maybe on stage as they were playing, and then Rollins is just like hammering down on him, punching, you know. I don't know if it was like a, I mean, usually in those concerts, right up front at least, not that they're kids, but they're, you know, probably younger than 18 in a lot of cases. Then again, I've definitely been over 18 right up front like that. But anyway, kind of felt bad for whoever he's punching like that, man. My girlfriend just could never accept my obsession with horoscopes. In the end, it tore us apart. Ugh. Remember I said go back to your other jokes, Tom? I regret saying it. Boo! Boo all the jokes. Boo. Boo. Yo, BG, finally got my first rank 4 5-star. It was Blade, if you're wondering. Nice, dude. Congrats. BG, how do you feel about avocados? I don't like them. I have a feeling you probably hate them based on texture because you are weird. I just don't like the flavor of them, to be honest. It's not the texture. To me, they just don't taste good, man. Which I know there's like diehard avocado fans. Listen, I'm weird. I understand that. I know people love avocados. I'm sorry to the probably half the people in here that I just offended. But I don't like avocados, man. I've tried just like straight up avocados by themselves. I've tried guacamole. I've tried, well, I guess that's probably about it. But yeah, tried them like in burritos. I think in burritos. I don't know, wherever they were. I didn't really like them. Ooh, I was gonna say fiddleheads are a seasonal vegetable that are traditionally pan-fried with some butter and salt. Taste similar to asparagus or a green bean if they were baked in a casserole. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of them. I don't really like a lot of vegetables. Surprise, surprise. Like I just said, I don't really like anything. Yeah, when it comes to vegetables, I pretty much just stick to like the leafier greens. But I do like green beans. There's another surprise. Me liking beans? I do like those. But like asparagus, that's a no-go for me. Add that one to the list. Oh, flavor, interesting. That's a surprise. Do you also dislike guacamole? Well, yeah, just answer that. Does anyone else remember Super Gaming Family, or was that just a fever dream I had before I quit the contest? Yeah, Super Gaming Family. I remember them. They stopped playing a long time ago, though, if I recall. Like, I think they stopped playing. Like, I remember seeing their videos, like, at the time when I was kind of starting up. And maybe, I want to say it like, maybe like 6 months or a year into when I was making videos. I don't think they were making too many videos on MCOC anymore or something like that. I don't know. I was never subscribed to the channel, to be honest. So I don't know when they stopped, but I just stopped seeing their videos pop up in the sidebar, so I just kind of assumed. I do not like them on a toast. I do not like them with a roast. I do not like avocados. Wow. Bit of a stretch. Hope one day to pull a ghost. Wow. That's true. I do hope to pull a ghost. Super Game Family was the first MCOC YouTuber I watched. Yeah, they were super early on in the game. I remember lots of people telling me they that was like the first MCOC channel they found. And there was, I don't know, it was a little bit weird because they felt like at least maybe kept more to themselves. I don't know if that's just in my head. I don't know if they ever like reached out to other YouTubers, something like that, but it almost feels like as the community was kind of forming, I don't know if they were necessarily part of it, if that makes sense. Like the way I'm imagining is almost like like a bubble just like closing in or something like that. And like they never went through the they weren't on the inside of the bubble. I don't know. Not that they weren't allowed or anything like that, you know what I mean? But it just felt like they didn't really talk to other people. Like I said though, maybe they just maybe that's just me, since I never really reached out to them either. It's not like, I don't know, maybe they talked to more of the UK based YouTubers for all I know. Who knows? Damn it, BG, you didn't get KO'd by Torch's L2. I'll tell you, I didn't even know I was fighting Torch. I'm on autopilot here, dude. It's I'm doing the fights. It's all manual. Don't get the wrong idea. There's no botting here or anything like that, but I barely am paying attention to the screen at all. Usually I'm 25% in on tier 5 class catalysts of every class. Rushing Act 6 completion get me any tier 5 class catalysts formed. I have the roster to do it, and I'm at 6.2.2 Sinister. The initial completion? I don't think the initial completion will get you there. If you 100% clear it, yeah, but I don't think the initial completion would get you there for a fully formed tier 5. When I can hear you swallowing and I effing hate it, stop it. I'm sorry, dude. Jeez. Is it really that bad? I'm sorry, man. I try to be conscious of that stuff, but whoops. BJ, I finally watched Cobra Kai. It was amazing. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Awesome. Pungence. Yeah, I remember that guy too. That was another one that it seemed like he wasn't really part of the MCC community too much as it was forming, but it made videos, right? Someone else said some other guy too. Where was W? God, what's their W Banka or something like that? Someone said I can't see it now. But he was another one that made videos really early on. But I don't know if he ever had like a more of a connection with the community as it was forming. Saw some other people say Turbo Tim and God, what was the other name? And Gravender. Those guys I would say were more involved with the community. They I don't know if either of them still make videos, but they were part of the community more so, I'd say. Last vid for Super Gaming Family was 3 years ago. I also remember there was, I don't remember, I don't usually like to talk about drama, but this I feel like is so far in the past that it doesn't matter. I remember they made a different channel. I don't remember the reason why they made a different channel. I don't know if it was because they were getting hate or something like that. I feel like that was maybe part of it. I'm not sure. Can we evade any special attack in the game as of today, or is there one that we can't? I mean, technically, you can evade every special in the game, but it's like crash. It's not realistic for certain specials, like War Machine Special 1. You're not going to fully evade that thing. It's technically possible. It has technically been done, but you're not going to be doing it. Joel Line had some really good content. He sure did. First YouTuber I found was Dorky Dave, one of the OGs, still one of the best. Brian, who's your favorite MCOC YouTuber? Content-wise, I think it's Invincible. The reason why I say I think that is because that's been my answer in the past. Like, I really appreciate the attention to detail that Invincible has in his videos, and just the style that he has. He doesn't put out a ton of content though, so like I what's it called? I end up watching a lot more videos from other people, more so than Invincible's content, because like I said, he just doesn't put out a ton of it. It's also like I don't know, so like Legacy is probably who I watch the most. Not even probably. I definitely watch Legacy's content the most. But yeah, I don't know. There's just something about the style, like the style that Invincible has. So like style wise, I would say Invincible, and who I watch the most is Legacy. Invincible is ahead of his time and still is. Yeah. He was really cool when I met him at Comic-Con last year too. I'm really glad that he went to Comic-Con. I've always appreciated his content, and I don't know, it's you don't always know how someone's gonna be like behind their content kind of thing. And it's almost one of those like things like don't meet your heroes or something like that. Or like what if you really liked a certain actor, and if you met them and they were just a total a-hole or something like that, it would suck, right? But that's the reality. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah, I'm happy to say Invincible was awesome. He lived up to the content, all that. I figured he would be, because we don't talk a lot, to be honest. Pretty rarely. But he has popped into the channel a few times, and you know, we've had some like brief exchanges and stuff like that, and he always seemed like a really nice guy. So happy to say that he was awesome. Brutal DLX recently started a YouTube channel, pretty well made and edited content. Yeah, he's got a great style to his videos as well. If Brutal keeps making videos the way that he does, see, it's tough though, man, because I can tell you this much. Like, he did a crystal opening. He did a crystal opening that, if he just popped the crystals open the same way that everyone else does, it would have taken him 10 minutes. Or, well, he's got a lot of crystals, so maybe a little bit longer than 10 minutes. I don't know. But the bottom line is it doesn't take much effort, right? I mean, everyone pops open crystals in this game. It's literally just a matter of hitting record. And that's it. Like, yeah, you got to set some stuff up beforehand, but once all that stuff's set up, you just hit record and open. That's it. But what he did in his videos was he edited the hell out of it, man, and it was awesome to watch. But I can tell you that probably took, unless he's just really, really quick with editing, that probably took him several hours of just sitting there meticulously, you know, making sure everything lined up right, messing around with different graphics and things like that. Like, it probably took, like, honestly, I have no idea how long it took him, but if I were to do that, if I were to recreate his video, I probably would have been there for like a good, I don't know, man, like 6 or 8 hours trying to mess around with all that stuff. So yeah, like, how can you do that consistently? There's a reason why the content, there just can't be as much of it. Same thing for like Dave, when he, you know, when Dave goes all out on a video, when he did like his instinctive touch, you can't put out a video like that every day or even every week. Realistically, like, it's just, there's just too much time that it takes. All right, Stroking My Saber sending over a buck with the mustache saying, BG, did you miss me? Story, a man is being taken to the gallows for his execution. The executioner asked if he had any last requests, and he asked for a high five. The executioner left him hanging. I was gonna say, yeah, I missed you, and then I read that. Boo, dude, boo. Come on, boo. Bushido Brown sent over £1 as well, saying you seemed like a really nice guy until you yelled at us in that Cav difficulty video. I know, I did kind of yell at you guys, huh? I still wouldn't have posted that, man. But I didn't have time to make a video that wasn't yelling. Actually, you know what? Shido Brown, that wasn't me yelling. When I'm yelling, you'll know it. What's up, Last Sarnian? No way that this can be the same Brian I was using to read 900-page paperbacks in 3 days during middle school. Yeah, that definitely wasn't me, dude. Are you kidding me? Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, never mind. You said same brain. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that's proof right there that I've never read 900 pages in my life. I couldn't even tell the difference between my own name and brain. Jesus. I thought you were trying to say like you had somebody else read books for you or something like that. Well, that changes things around completely. What's up, Last Sarnian? Please give me your ID. Just please, sir. Are you talking to me or you talking to someone else? I can't tell. If you're talking to me, if you're talking about like line ID or something like that, I only use line for alliance chat. So yeah, any other messages, they just get completely ignored. No offense to anybody, but there's no way to keep up. It's already hard enough as it is to keep up with an active alliance chat. So. Wait, there's a difference. Hold on. Not touching that subject, but you could probably find that info somewhere else. Alright, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Wait, what's this about? Brian yelling at us? Now I'm interested. What's that video? It was about the Cav difficulty when people were saying it was too restrictive, and all I was trying to say is that it wasn't, but I ended up yelling at everybody in the video, so yeah. I mean, it wasn't like yelling, but it was just like the tone of the video was like I'm not angry, just disappointed kind of talk, you know what I mean? No Magoo met between, oh, Brain and Brian. Okay, yeah. Mcoc is better than Yellow Jacket? Yeah. Pretty much any champion is better than Yellow Jacket, dude. Yellow Jacket is not very powerful at all. Is the Sunspot 5-star Sunspot worth a rank up to rank 4? He'd be my first rank 4 5-star. Currently only use one at rank 3. Rest are max 4-star. At max capacity for tier 4 mutant catalysts, which is why I'm asking. Sunspot's a powerful champ, and I would say, yeah, he's worth going up to rank 4. Only use one other, rank 3. Yeah. If you're at max capacity, here's what I would say about Sunspot though. I would leave him at rank 4. Like, make that the highest rank that you're willing to take him, at least for the time being. And like, you know, not saying that you could even take him to rank 5 right now if you wanted to, by the sounds of it, but like whenever you do take up a champion further than rank 4, whenever you do get mutants to go to rank 5, you'll probably want to go with someone else. Just the later you get in this game, the more Sunspot kind of drops off in a way, and other champions become a little bit more useful. The mutant class is stacked. It's not even that Sunspot's a bad champion. It's just the mutant class is really stacked. But early on, he might be the best mutant, actually. I would say he probably is the best mutant leading up until potentially Act 6 even. Like, throughout all of Act 5. It's a little bit hard to say who is best. But up until the end of Act 4, I don't think there's a better mutant than Sunspot. And then things start to get a little bit blurred in Act 5, and then in Act 6, other champs become stronger, I would say. PG, after the Ronin nerf, what are some other counters for Cap Infinity? Oh, I thought you were teasing an upcoming Ronin nerf since current events of me and my Ronin. The Ronin, what are some other counters for Cap Infinity in Act 6.3.6? I'm not sure what they changed his nodes to. I think I mean, I never used Ronin for that fight because I didn't have him ranked up at the time. I think he still has the nodes where you have to crit to deal damage, if I'm not mistaken. If that's the case, then you know, Stark Spidey, I found him to be really good for that fight. Because he's got the power control. He's got high crits if he's awakened and above 50% attack. Some people liked Corvus for that fight, but I don't think you can one-shot with Corvus. Ghost, you can one-shot with Ghost. With Hood synergy, at least. Those are some good ones. I wonder if the new Hitmonkey. I wonder if Hitmonkey would be good for that fight. People might hate me, but skill is the worst class in my opinion. You're not alone in that. Tech minus Ghost is the weakest class IMO. I don't know. For me, it's skill. Skill and tech are booty, pretty much. Red Hulk is better than Mcoc, by the way. Both are non-awakened. Yeah, Red Hulk, I would say, is stronger than Mcoc. Modoc's a little bit on the underrated side, but not terribly so. It's not like he's an amazing champion that's not being utilized at all. He's just okay. I'd say certainly above average. He's a good defender. And it's kind of always had his place in the game on defense. But attacking wise, he's always been underrated there. Not that bad. It's definitely skill, almost total crap, but then again, you'd kind of expect it to be. Do you mean expect it to be just because they're kind of a class type that doesn't naturally have like superpowers and they're relying on like their keen skills or whatever? I don't know. I mean, you know, every class, it's kind of a silly topic because every class has their superstar champions in it. I consider skill the worst class, but here I am pulling, you know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, potentially 100 skill and mutant crystals, just trying to get one skill champion. So Stroking my saber, sending over a bug, saying ABG, quick cue before bed. What's an old hobby that you don't do anymore but miss doing? Like for me, I have never owned or used a telescope in my life, but it's something I'm thinking of looking into. Wow. Why do you do this, stroking my saber? How much is Tom paying you? I'll pay you double to stop. Boo. Oh, man. On a serious note, I mean, I was going to answer your question for real until I saw the second part, so I might as well still answer the first part. It's just drumming, dude. I really miss it. I think about it a lot, man. More than I talk about on stream, and I do bring it up every once in a while on stream as it is. But yeah, I really miss drumming. Dude, I'm getting railed by this guy. Can you back off, bud? Now that I have so many shocks built up, I want to get a few more. Alright, that's good enough. Here we go. You are dead. Later, dude. Sam have opened 30 plus so far for Nick Fury. That's how it goes in this game. BG, a little off topic, but are you planning to be a YouTuber as a career, or do you have something else in mind going into the future? No, I never really wanted to be a YouTuber. It just kind of happened, man. It's weird. I mean, well, you know, I shouldn't say. I guess I have wanted to make YouTube videos before in the past, but not for gaming. So like as like a gaming YouTuber or something like that, no. I totally just fell into this ass backwards due to the failure of a website. The only reason I started this channel was to promote my website, and that didn't really work out. But it turns out I'm having a lot of fun doing this, so it kind of works, I guess. But no, I've got some other goals in mind. The biggest goal that I have, which I don't know if I'll ever achieve it, but I mean, with that attitude, I won't, right? So let's get that out of my mind here. The biggest goal that I have is I want to be a game developer. So hopefully one day. But there's some other goals too. There's some other types of videos that I want to make. Like, the thing about YouTube is it's everything. You know what I mean? Like, you can literally do anything in the world and record it and upload it to YouTube, and there you go. You know? So yeah, there's a bunch of different types of content. Like I was just talking about drumming. I wanted to be a professional drummer, and I'm thinking like, well, dang, dude, I don't really want to like tour because I hate traveling, so I can't see myself like touring in a band or something like that. So how would I go about being a professional drummer? Well, maybe I would teach drumming or something like that, but in this day and age, I mean, what's more realistic, having a YouTube channel where you're teaching people how to drum, or actually opening up a studio or something like that? Dude, it costs so much money to have a studio, and like maybe eventually I'd get there, but it would have to start out making like YouTube tutorials and stuff like that, you know? So yeah, it's never really been a goal per se to be a YouTuber, but it's just a great creative outlet. Like, I don't know, to me YouTube is like half of the internet. I know it's not actually that way. When you look at like everything that's on the internet, and like I think Netflix, doesn't it take up like 25% of all data or something like that? I don't know. But you know, all the different billions of websites out there and everything else that the internet has, but it doesn't even matter. For me, YouTube is like half of the internet. It's like, if you want to do something creative, you put it on YouTube, and then everything else, that's the other half of the internet. U-tangent? Yeah, basically. Can you get decent recordings of yourself drumming in your apartment? No, man, I can't really drum in here at all. So, that's the problem. I mean, there was two problems with being a professional drummer. One, I just didn't have it in me. I love drums. But when you want to be a professional at something, you have to you have to take it to the next level, you know? I enjoyed playing drums every day, and I would play every single day for, you know, like 20 or 30 minutes. Occasionally I'd play for longer, but it usually averaged about 20 or 30 minutes. But I would do it every single day. And I was like, dude, I love this. You know, maybe this is, and I would love like watching drum videos and things like that. So I'm like, you know, of all the things in this world, it would be sweet if I could find a way to be a professional at this thing, because I love it so much. And then when I tried to take it to the next level, and I tried to, you know, practice for like 8 hours a day, I just couldn't do it. And I felt like if I kept going in that direction, I would have grown to hate it. So, you know, some things you're not meant to make money doing. Some things you're just meant to have fun with. And I guess for me, that was drumming. I still want to, like, I still really badly want to play drums and still want to get as good as I possibly can, but never pursue it anything further than just purely for fun. What's up, Cap, though? Got Cap A in the house saying I'm hanging in there. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Wait, whoa, what? What's going on with Cap? Feeling for a bit, but I had a comment on that one. Getting railed by this guy, BG 2020. What's up, dude? Wait, is everything okay? All right, anyway. Ryan, last, not joke, super serious. Tom, you better not be messing with me. Ryan, I purchased Spotify Premium for an uninterrupted music experience, but I still hear my girlfriend complaining between songs. Oh my god. Boo. Boo. All right, anyway. Oh, Cap, I see, man. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Grandma passed away last Thursday. Tomorrow's the funeral. Dang, man. Sorry to hear that, dude. All right. Let's call it a night there. I feel like I need to play Arena more. So I almost don't want to call it a night. But I should call it a night. Tomorrow day stream, guys. I don't know exactly what time. Hold on, let me check. So I want to get some Cavalier done before the event quest completion goes away. So ideally, I would start the stream with like 2 hours left in it. Because it's going to take some time to get some points. You know, I'm going to do an energy dump tonight and get some more points and stuff like that. But, so yeah, like 14 hours, I guess, from now, which, that's plenty of time. So that'd be like 2 p.m. Pacific. Ideally, I'd start maybe a tad before that. Well, actually, no, there's something that I got to do in the morning. So yeah, it probably is going to be around 2 Pacific. Give or take, as always, daytime a little bit unpredictable. But yeah, I like basically when there's 2 hours left in this event, that's about when I'll be going live. So if you're in a different time zone, yeah. I want to do that tomorrow. Take the glasses off for a sec. You wanna see me without glasses? Okay, sure. This is how I look without the glasses. Actually, I am gonna be getting contacts soon again for the first time in a long time, dude. I've had an eye appointment set up for like 6 months now or something like that, because you know, whole pandemic and all that. It's taken a long time to actually get in there. But I'm kind of excited to get some contacts again. I used to, so very quick tangent here. I needed glasses basically my entire life. Had my first prescription pair of glasses in the 1st grade, but I didn't wear them. I didn't wear them at all because I don't know, man. I was a kid and I didn't want to wear glasses. I was embarrassed to or something like that. But what was I gonna say? Eventually, when I got to high school, so from 1st grade, the next 8 years of my life, I just couldn't really see all that well. And when I was a freshman in high school, ninth grade, I finally went back to the eye doctor and got some contacts. And I wore contacts all the way throughout high school, never wore glasses in school a single time. I remember there being days where like my contact fell out or something like that, and I just went through the day not able to see. I was just like, F it. I don't care. Oh geez, I've heard this one too many times, Night All. Later, Abdo. But yeah, I'm excited to have contacts again. I don't know if I'll wear them every day because it's a little bit of a pain. But yeah, here's the thing about contacts. Your fingers have to be clean in order to stick them in your eyeballs, you know? So the best time of the day to put contacts in is like right after a shower. And when you wear glasses, you can just roll out of bed and throw the glasses on. And you can delay your shower or whatever, you know? Like, I feel like when wearing contacts, I had to get the day started. First thing, get up out of bed, into the shower, so that I could put my contacts in. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to see. How am I supposed to do anything? How am I supposed to play MCOC or go on the computer or anything else? So I want to... I'm hoping, I'm thinking that maybe it'll just help me kickstart the day just that much faster. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure half the days I'll still be wearing glasses, like, F it. But that's the goal. All right. Anyway, on that note, I'm out of here. I will see you all tomorrow. Shout out to Esmir for being tonight's biggest D. Thank you very much, and thank you to everyone else. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.